Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. This is your daily reading, and it is the 13th of February. I hope all of you are well today. Let's have a look and see what messages are coming out for you guys. Happy Mardi Gras to those of you who are celebrating some Mardi Gras festivities today. And, it is a day where we do indulge a little bit. So have a piece of cake, have that expensive coffee, do something nice for yourself. It can be a really great day for you to do that. We have envy coming out for you guys here today. All that glitters is not gold. All right. So just remember that what other people have, what other people are doing, okay, is don't compare yourself. All right. Big message for you. Don't compare yourself for others. Yes, maybe someone could afford a vacation down to Mardi Gras to actually experience it live in Nolans, right? But they may have gone into debt for that. So this is a reminder to stay in your own lane. It's a reminder to focus on the blessings and abundance that you do have in your life already. So give thanks for everything that you already have, because remember, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors out there. There's a lot of things that are not quite what they seem, right? Especially if you are on the internet at all today as well, right? Is that, a lot of people go into debt to make it look like they have a lot of money. In the world of AI, we don't always know what is real and what's not. Be aware of fake news, right? Where do you get your news from, right? It's just that reminder that something that you might be looking at may not necessarily be rooted in reality. Okay, or it might not be good as it seems. So again, stay in your own lane and focus on you. Focus on what you do have. All right. And this is especially important because we are coming up to Valentine's Day, right? And this is a day where, people tend to flaunt certain things. But, remember, a picture on the internet with smiley, happy people may not necessarily show the big picture, the true picture of what's going on behind closed doors. Also, remember that wherever you are is exactly where you're meant to be. So count your own blessings, do something nice for yourself, and treat yourself well. The bottom of this deck, we've got the Star card coming out here, so but wonderfully Aquarian energy, and we are in Aquarius season. And what does Aquarius energy bring you with the Star? Your wishes, your goals, your dreams. It brings blessings and miracles, but also brings a sense of peace, calm, serendipity, and balance into your life. It restores some hope for the future. But this can be where maybe you are making a wish, or you may have some sort of wish coming true. Remember that if you are setting intentions, you are making a wish for the future. There's some changes that you want. Remember, don't make those wishes and goals based on other people. Make sure that you do them from a place of authenticity and truth, right? And know what you want for yourself and why. And it's not to keep up with other people, right? Because what's important to you and what the things in your life that you do and the things that you in your life that you have that make you feel full, that make you feel alive, that, whatever that looks like to you, right, is going to be different than what other people it looks like make them happy, right? So focus on you, your bliss, your happiness, right? And this is where we can really be true to ourselves and be very authentic. All right, very important. But yes, some of you might have some miracles that are coming up for you guys. We've got the Three of Cups here for you guys today. Now, what a wonderful energy for today. Okay, it is Mardi Gras Day, and Three of Cups is a party. It's a party, a celebration. So yes, some of you could just be in this really jovial energy today. Maybe you're not down in New Orleans. You're not participating in Mardi Gras, but maybe, wherever you happen to be, maybe you call up a couple of friends and you're like, you know what, let's go for happy hour. Let's go. I feel like going out today. And this might be where you go and have a little bit of fun. Spend some time with your friends. The Three of Cups is a very social card, right? So, again, it might be very people-y. It might be just a really good high vibe with the people that you are around today as well, right? So everyone's in a good mood and it's all good. But the Three of Cups can quite often represent some very good news that's headed your way and a cause for celebration. All right. So, and coupled with the Star card at the back of the deck, some of you might have a surprise today. And this could be wonderful for you. But this can also represent that you are just staying very positive and optimistic about life, about your day, and maybe even about your future. You could be making some plans for your future, and you're just really positive and optimistic that, you know what, I've got a lot of blessings in my life already, and I know that there's more to come. So this can be a really great energy there for you. The blessings headed your way today. We do have the Queen of Swords coming in, so honesty and truth shall always set you free. So there might be a sense of freedom today, freedom from attachment to things, right? With that envy card that can be coming in for you today. But you might have a really important conversation today as well. The Queen of Swords can be someone that you're talking to, someone that maybe brings you some news or information. This can be a really positive communication on some level today, right? And again, it's, might be something that brings something to celebrate. But the Queen of Swords is honest and truthful. So maybe you are having a conversation with someone today, or this can be something that you're realizing within yourself. You're using your wisdom to make some important decisions perhaps today as well. But whatever it is, the matters of the mind, using your wisdom, listening to your intuition, and making decisions is all going to be blessings for you today. But again, a little bit of a conversation. So maybe you do give yourself a good old talking to today. But the Queen of Swords is very good with boundaries, right? So again, maybe you are setting up some boundaries for yourself today. And this might be that instead of looking externally for your happiness, you look within, or instead of looking at what other people have and feeling those pangs of jealousy and envy, perhaps you do kind of look at your own world and go, you know what? I have a lot going on for me. And I am going to be happy with what I have, and I'm going to build upon what I have. So you could be really setting up your own personal boundaries in that regard today. The challenge headed your way today, we do have the Emperor coming in here. So with the Emperor, very interesting, because the Emperor does represent an energy of authority, of power, of control, of success. Okay, it's also strategy, right? So this can represent a person who appears to be very successful, and maybe you do feel some pangs of jealousy or something well up within you, and you need to set your boundaries. You need to put those boundaries in there for yourself, right? And doing that will free you from that energy, and you can just get on with your day, get on with your life. You might have a very important conversation with a boss or a significant family member, right? Usually the head of a household with the Emperor card there. You might have a really important conversation with this person. Maybe you clear the air. Maybe you set some boundaries with this person, right? Or maybe you might need to get some advice. And part of the challenge there, okay, you might resolve issues with this person, but part of the challenge can also be asking for advice, admitting that you don't know everything, right? Or that you need a little bit of guidance, because quite often the Emperor can come up when we do need a little bit of advice. But the challenge there for that, it's not negative when it's a challenge. It's just something we need to work through, or something that's causing us a little bit of grief, right? Something that we kind of got to power through or face up to, or something makes us uncomfortable. And so in this energy, you could be needing someone's advice or guidance, but there's a little bit of hesitation in asking for it. Not that they won't give it, or not that you don't trust what they have to say, but sometimes we just feel, a little bit small, right? Or we feel a lack of confidence, or we don't want someone to know that we need someone else's input, right? So it can be very challenging sometimes to ask for help, right? But that might be what you need to do today. But the Emperor can also be your energy. And part of the challenge here is being confident. So there might be something that you're dealing with, or something that you're looking at that kind of makes you feel a little bit subpar kind of thing. But I feel like here in this energy that you will snap right out of that, right? It's like, no, we're not going to go down that negative rabbit hole. No, siree, Bob. We're going to be positive. We're going to stay positive, and we're going to be confident in ourselves. All right. But the Emperor is Aries energy, and Aries energy is initiating something, getting started on something, getting something completed with the Emperor, right? Or devising a plan, devising a strategy. So perhaps there is something here where you need to change your strategy, or you need to put a plan in place and then get started on something. Because how do we make our wishes, our goals, our dreams come true? We set our intentions. We're very clear on what we want, but then we have to take some sort of initiative. We've got to take some sort of action, even if that just starts with making a plan and then trusting that we might need to be a little bit flexible in our plans, right? So that can be a little bit of a challenge. For us today, the Emperor also does bring in some stability and security in our lives. So again, maybe there's something where you're not feeling like you have everything that you want, or maybe you are comparing yourself to other people. So again, stay in your own lane. Not everything is as it seems. Your advice from Spirit there, we do have the Two of Cups, okay? Love and romance may be in the air for you, but focus on partnerships and friendships of all kinds. All right, the Two of Cups, yes, it can be about love and romance. It can be about soulmates. It can be about true love, right? So for some of you here, perhaps you are trying to manifest love into your life. And, this is kind of the time in year when we kind of start to think about it, right? We get bombarded with a little bit. So maybe it's just been that you've been a little bit confused. Do I want love? Do I not want love? And if that's the case for you, I feel like you're beginning some clarity around that. I also feel here that if you've had a little bit of a challenge with a relationship in your life, Spirit is saying here, you know what? Find common ground, find a compromise, have a conversation, meet in the middle, right? The two of cups here, meet in the middle. And this is quite often where we need to be, right? If we're too far to one side or too far to the other side, it creates imbalance. And when we meet in the middle, or we're willing to compromise, we're willing to share points of view or agree to disagree even, right? Then this can kind of help get things back on track. So, but with the Two of Cups, right? Again, this is a time of love and friendship and companionship and camaraderie, and focus on those people in your life today that you feel connected with, right? And even if who you feel connected with right now is just your higher self, because again, it is a great day for you to, make some plans for, spend some time with yourself, do something nice for yourself, show yourself a little bit of love, okay? And part of the way you can do that is maybe connect with yourself spiritually, right? So, because the Two of Cups can be that, where you meet your higher self, right? So pay attention. You might get some spiritual guidance or some signs for you today, especially with the star energy coming out there as well. Leave all that there for you guys today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get a chance to have some fun, or at least talk to some people that are on the same vibe as you, or resolve some issues. So I thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.